we are going to look ahead tomorrow tonight's game. It's certainly the biggest game in English football. Manchester United travel to Anfield, and I don't think there's been a bigger gap between the two sides. Certainly Liverpool being in front for probably 30 years. That's 30, 40 years. But the time that Liverpool were dominating the mid to late 80s, around that period there, I don't think the gap's been as big as it is now. Liverpool are chasms ahead.
Yep.
Look, they picked up a win against Forest at the weekend, and again, Man United, they unconvincing, but they managed to get the job done, managed to get the points, which at this stage of the season doesn't matter how you get them as long as you can get them, because they still have half an eye on that top four.
Yeah, I mean,
bizarrely, they're still in the hunt.
They're still in the hunt, and I've said this many times, as have you, as have many people, whoever's making the top four is probably because of the other team's failings this season, and whoever's the most consistent from now until the end of the season. And to say, given the way Manchester United have played this season, and I mean, they finished second last year.
Yeah, they did, yeah.
Yeah. I still felt Liverpool were miles ahead of them last year. Yet they finished above them, which is a strange situation.
Man United were in a false position last year.
Yeah.
They were not the second best side in the country. And I was saying this for quite a while. Their performances, the results were better than their performances. They managed to find a way. And that's credit, but you can't keep getting away with it. And this year, all of that's caught up United. All of those results, they were 2-0 down away at Southampton. And you think last season, Cavani come off the bench. I think he scored at least 2, maybe a hat-trick on the day. But they managed to get themselves back into it. And that's all well and good. But the truth is, it's papering over a lot of the problems that were there at United, not playing well. And now they're not playing particularly well. And they're picking up 1 or 2 results, different from last year.
Yeah, I mean, the Norwich game, Norwich should have won that game, in my opinion. I think, obviously, Cristiano Ronaldo with his 60th hat-trick. I mean, he's had some terrible news. We obviously know about this, so we send our thoughts and prayers out to him and his family, because that's awful news. But to score his 60th hat-trick in his career is sensational. If it wasn't for
mind-boggling.
If it wasn't for Cristiano and David De Gea, they would have lost to Norwich.
Yeah,
but like you said, they're now picking up these results. And to say they're still in the hunt after the way they've been playing and the things that are going on, the interim manager, what's going to happen next season, I mean, fair play, but it just shows. That's why I was so disappointed with Spurs losing, because they had a massive opportunity to go 6 points ahead of Arsenal before they played. And then Arsenal threw it away. They lost their game to Southampton. That's 3 in a row for them. Chelsea next for Arsenal. No one seems to want to nail it down. Anyone that had a slight bit of desire to have that top four would definitely be cemented in place right now. I'm still hopeful that it's Spurs. I still think Spurs are front runners.
Well, they are front runners right now. They're in that. They've got a better goal difference than United. Now, Arsenal have that game in hand, which of course, if they win that puts them level on points, but still behind Spurs on that goal difference, you would have thought. But it's incredibly tight there. But Man United somehow are still in. This game tomorrow night is huge for various different reasons. Obviously, Manchester United still have their eyes on that top four, which is still very much possible. But Liverpool, the quadruple now, is getting closer and closer. Who do you want to win? As a neutral, do you find yourself wanting Manchester United to beat Liverpool?